Hello and welcome. I'm Ben Kessler from Mediabistro's education team. These days, journalists have to know their way around digital media tools. But what exactly does this mean? What skills do you absolutely need to have to be declared web competent? Mediabistro's 10,000 Words, the blog where journalism and technology meet, focuses on just this kind of topic. Editor Mark Luckie put together a great list of necessary skills for journalists, and we're going to use the magic of web video to demonstrate these tasks for you. Along the way, we'll provide some helpful hints that will make mastering these skills a whole lot easier. Sometimes it helps to give the reader supplementary information by offering a link or two to outside sites. You don't see URLs in news stories and blog posts too often, and the phrase "click here" is unclear and breaks up the flow. Most content platforms allow you to turn phrases within your body copy into links with the click of a button, but it's good to know the HTML in case you need to do it manually. Here it is. In this case, Mediabistro would be the linked phrase, or anchor text as it's called in the web biz. Incorporating some anchor text into your stories is good for SEO. Google tends to weigh anchor text very heavily when evaluating sites. There's more to say on this topic than we can cover in this part of the tutorial, but knowing some basics will help you take better photos. The first question to ask yourself when taking a photo is, where's the light coming from? If you take a picture of a person with a bright light source directly behind them, the person will appear as though they're standing in a shadow. If that's what you want, great. But if not, you'll have to find another way to position your subject. Conversely, plants, greenery, and translucent objects can come out very clearly when backlit. You don't have to be a professional to capture a striking image. Take the time to try different perspectives and angles. The camera can make even a familiar subject seem fresh and exciting if it offers a new way to look at that subject. Not everyone has access to professional-grade video equipment. When you're producing content for the web, it's perfectly acceptable to shoot a quick interview with your phone or Flipcam. But be aware of the limitations of your equipment. Flipcams and camera phones don't work well from a distance. You want to get up close to your subject so that their head and shoulders fill the frame. Getting physically closer to a subject is better than zooming in. This is called zooming with your feet. It's best to keep your camera in one secure spot. Buy an inexpensive tripod for your Flipcam or iPhone. If you find yourself without a tripod, you should steady your camera hand by holding your elbows tight to your body and supporting your wrist with your other hand. Before you even pick up a handheld mic, you need to make sure you're in a space without too much background noise and decent acoustics. If you happen to be on a crowded avenue, go to a quiet street to record your sound. If you're inside, make sure there's not too much echo in the room. Rooms with bare walls are not ideal. For interviews, you'll want to use a unidirectional microphone because it gives you more control over whose voice is picked up when. Let's take a quick look at some do's and don'ts for microphone handling during an interview. So, I'm John Q. Reporter, and I'm holding my microphone. I've got it positioned about 3 inches from my mouth so that I can get some nice clear sound. Remember, it's not an ice cream cone. So now I'll ask my question. So what do you think of Mediabistro's how-to videos? See what I did there? Or rather, what I didn't do? I forgot to angle the mic toward the person talking. That doesn't make for a good interview. Here's a better way. So what do you think of Mediabistro's how-to videos?
I'll tell you, John Q, I think they are the premier resource for media professionals, but there's that one
Whoa,
video...
whoa. Thanks a lot, Amanda. Yes, this means Google, but as we touched on before, there are plenty of things Google offers in addition to what you see on the main page. 2 of these are Google Reader and Google Advanced Search. Google Reader is a very handy RSS feed aggregator that lets you read the latest from all your favorite blogs and news sources without having to navigate to all those different sites. To get started, simply sign in with your Google account information. You can browse for stuff that might interest you or subscribe to blogs. Google Advanced Search takes online research up a notch. Without having to type in Google special shortcuts, you can exclude results that have a certain word or words, or find sites that include at least one, but not necessarily all, of your preferred search terms. Combining these search restrictions gives you super targeted results. For example, I can cast a wide net for information on felines by entering cats kitties, and kittens in search results, and protect myself from a deluge of hilariously captioned photos by excluding sites with the word lolcat. Those are just a few of the tips from 10,000 words. To see all 10, go to mediabistro.com/on-demand.